Sup traders, it's Trades here. Let's do a pre-market analysis for the week ahead starting 6th of January 2025. So going into the week, finally, we have some news coming out. NFP at the end of the week on Friday. And we've got bearish order flows on the inverse dollar pairs. We've got Tuesday, I'll be watching the 3 p.m. news, 3 p.m. UK time, and potentially be trading after that time. Monday, probably not a lot unless I see some kind of a pattern that I trade at support and resistance levels. Then yeah, otherwise for the bearish order flow, I'll be waiting until that Tuesday, 3 p.m. Some news on Wednesday, FOMC minutes Wednesday, and then just waiting until NFP comes out really. So let's just dive straight into where we are right now. Euro dollar, strong bearish order flow going on since this high was made, or since we failed to take out this high but took out this high. Displaced down since September. Towards the end of September, we've just dropped. Came into quite a major sell side liquidity last week. At the weekly time from sell side liquidity, it also happens to be at the 50% off this monthly time from fair value gap, which is also happens to be below all of this liquidity, right? So it's an area where price can potentially starting to find some kind of a pullback, and because of that reason, yeah, I'm bearish for the week, but I'm not going to be looking for bearish order flow trades from Wednesday onwards or even Tuesday. I'll see how news comes out Tuesday afternoon, and from there I'll decide what I would ideally like to do. So let's dive into lower time frames and where we are right now. On weekly time frame also, we essentially formed some kind of this double bottom, but we took out liquidity off this low. We had this small inside bar candle. We took out liquidity off the highs and the lows, and this is a bearish engulfing candle, right? I'm anticipating a bearish order flow, but I'm not sure if we'll take out previous week's low, so wait until Monday candle prints. We had a sharp leg down, which was followed up with an inside bar candle on last Friday. We've started to see small bullish displacement. We came into this bullish fair value gap, came down, cleared it, and then pushing up at the moment. So yeah, at the moment, I don't really have much. There isn't much going on for me. Price could potentially drop down to these lows, these equal lows at that fair value gap one more time before continuing higher up. That time will tell. I will have to wait and see how market opens up on Monday. I don't really want to be trading this Monday. I'm just going to watch, stand on the sidelines and sit on the sidelines and see. Same with pound dollar. I'm bearish for the week. Bearish order flow. We had this bearish engulfing candle last week. Pretty strong candle after taking our previous week's high. We came into the start of this next support level, right, which also happens to be at the daily time frame order block on the lower time frame. Prediction is that we would come down and take out that sell side liquidity on the weekly time frame. So on pound dollar, I'm a lot more confident, or I'm a lot more confident with my analysis that price could potentially continue lower. Whereas pound dollar, we did come into quite a major location, so therefore I'm not as confident with my analysis or with my prediction or my higher time frame bias. We have had this bearish daily time frame fair value gap, or this I'm on euro dollar, back to euro dollar at the moment. This daily time frame fair value gap, no fair value gap here, but so I'm just going to wait for euro dollar for Monday to print. Pound dollar though, I will be watching this fair value gap, this daily time frame order block. I know it's quite a big zone. We've got an inside bar candle. Price could potentially come into this level and then find some kind of a resistance going into tomorrow or Thursday. We had some TGIF setups right last week. Price closed above this inverse fair value gap, came down, took out the low, held this level multiple times before going up. Wasn't really interested in that. It's just something that price did. I was interested somewhere around here at that daily time frame order block. But yeah, we're starting to push up at the moment. We've got loads of displacement on the 4-hour time frame, so I am predicting price to come up to somewhere, in this discount and find some kind of a resistance. We've got this order block. We've got this swing high right here on the 60-minute, right above that 50% level in that premium. Will be good if price can come into that daily time for value gap 50% as well, right above into this fair value gap and find some kind of a resistance. but I will see. We could potentially take out Friday's high, and like I said, find some kind of a trading opportunity going into Monday. Ideally, I do want to wait for Tuesday, but this looks like a better trade than pound dollar, euro dollar, and it could. Yeah, I'm not really. I would much rather wait until Tuesday. But at the same time, I'm definitely watching this level, this swing high right there, the previous order block. With that swing, below that 50% fair value gap, below that 618 level, I think it's a good location to look for trades, especially if we start to see a lot of accumulation before that and we get a sharp push up as a manipulation. I would potentially trade that down. But apart from that, we'll see how market plays out. It's the start of the year, right? We're just opening up. What is price likely to do? What does price want to do during the year? 12-month, we closed last year with a bearish pin bar, taking out liquidity of the year before that, which was an inside bar candle, so could potentially continue lower. That's just one small prediction. I don't really like to look at those higher time frames, go too far into the high time frames, because I'm too trading way too of a lower time frame for me to look at such a high time frame and make any kind of a bias. So let's just stick to those weekly time frame bias and trade off those. So yeah, let's see how the week goes, and good luck to everyone trading for this year.